Have you ever wondered what games you should keep or you should lose? Find out here at Purge Reviews.
Tip the Waiter was a game that I found on Amazon that I thought looked absolutely adorable and cute. You're going to have a waiter who has his hands up, and you're going to be placing things on him. I thought, well, this will be a really fun dexterity game that looks really, really cute, and it's really travel-friendly. Instead, I found what is hardly a game. First of all, it doesn't really work. The rule set is not good. There's rules for 1 and there's rules for 2, and they couldn't be more unclear. For example, what happens when items fall? I don't know. Doesn't tell you. It's supposed to lose when he tips forward. So just put everything on his backhand, and then put on his backhand, he will never tip forward. So it just seems very simple and odd. It's like somebody had these components like, hey, we'll just slap something on there. Do you need to try it out? Nah, we don't need to try it out. Let's just slap it together. It doesn't work as a game. Even the 2-player rules are so scarce that it's hard to even fathom as a game in here. I haven't seen a lot of reviews or commentary about it, which is surprising considering how cute and adorable it is. But this game does not work. It's 100% broken. It's not any fun. I like dexterity games. I would just recommend something different to you, which is a really big shame. I like this. This could have been something I could have just left out. It has that kind of wooden look to it. I think it looks really beautiful, but the game does not play well. Absolute keeper. Broken game. So this is Don't Tip the Waiter. Comes in a little small box like this. You can have little clips here in order to open it. This box is not very sturdy. It's not a very good box at all. When you open it up, you're going to get a cute little waiter. He comes pre-assembled. I think he's adorable. And a whole bunch of wooden pieces. You're going to have bottles and big bowls and small bowls and plates. A whole bunch of stuff here you're going to have. These are really well crafted. They feel great in your hand. The little waiter guy is really cool. I like his little tuxedo that he's got on. He is adorable. Components are actually very good. I don't have any issues with this at all. Very, very striking game. Very much so. Okay, the rules are going to be printed on the side of the box. So here's a table of contents here. You're going to have the rules here with the scoring. If you want to play 2 players, here's the rules for that. It says here, let's just go through this. There's French and English. Each game piece is assigned a point value, so we have that. Each player takes a turn trying to stack as many dishes as possible onto the waiter's hands. So what that means is you're going to play the entire game, then your buddy's going to play. And then you're going to play, and your buddy's going to play, and you score up. Once the waiter tips, their turn is over. So once he goes down, it's over. After everyone has taken a turn, the score is tallied up. The player with the highest score wins or plays against yourself and see how high you stack and score you get. First of all, let's talk about the box. Like, this is okay, I guess, for such a simple game. The rules are on here. You have the rules here. You have 2-player rules. If you want to do 2 players, take turns stacking 1 dish on the waiter. The person who tips the waiter loses the game. Okay, so some strategic elements in that. Problem is, like, what happens if you put this on here and it just he doesn't go down, but it just falls off? Like, you're trying to do something like this, and the component just falls. What happens? It doesn't tell you. So there are issues with the rules. I truly don't know how to play this game all that well, but we'll go based off of what this says. According to the rules, what you're going to do is you're going to place an item on here and try to stack as many as you want. The game doesn't really work because you kind of have to be almost an idiot in order to put anything right there. So you're just going to keep stacking things right here. Okay, it fell, but the rules don't say anything about it falling. So it seems like that would be an okay move to do. I could put some stuff over here, like maybe something like this. But I'm always going to keep more on the back end because he'll never tip backwards. He'll only ever tip forward. So I don't really know what good that is going to do. Okay. Now, what happens when he falls over? The rules don't say it. It's supposed to be played if he tips over in the forward projection like that. But if you're playing it, why would you ever do that? Now, let's talk about the 2-player rules. 2-player rules, you just kind of take turns doing this. Maybe you'll press your luck on this to put him in a situation, and whoever tips him over will become the loser of the game. Once again, it falls over, nothing said. But if you're able to get him to tip over, it's pretty hard to tip him over. He's stuck in there pretty good. Not very good. Who should buy this game? I cannot recommend it to anybody because it doesn't really work. If you just want to play it solo and try to stack the pieces together, I guess, but why wouldn't you just buy a better dexterity game than this? This is awful. Absolute Purge. Do not recommend it for anybody. The game is broken.